Let me hear the beat, the beat, the beat, the beat. Can't get too drunk before the show, boy. Fuck around.
Mind you, my shit ain't plush, but I get up in the morning and catch the early rush. Listen, yo, I'm playing with time. New York State say I owe for the crime, but at least they let me rock for the whole house.
Sadat X in the building, motherfucker. Yeah. Legend in the house, brand Nubian in the house, right? Let us know, right? A legend. Let these motherfuckers know.
5% Nation. It was started by Clarence 13X. He was so-called expelled from the Nation of Islam because he had different beliefs from the Nation of Islam. And what he did is he took his religion and his, not even religion, it's not a religious way of life. He took his way of life to the streets. And he caught a lot of the street youth in New York City. And I would say this was in the late 60s, early 70s. You know, basically it just was teaching that the black man is his own God. We believe that we are our own gods. And for years it's been thought of as a religion that separates, like we don't like white people or this or that. That's not the truth. Because we believe that anybody that does wrong or deals in foultry or anything like that, deals in devilishment, is a devil. You know, we just was trying to teach black people that we had to love ourselves before we could love others. You understand what I'm saying? We study a series of lessons called 120 mathematics. You understand? You know, that's what 120 knowledge, 120 wisdom, 120 understanding. You know, that's 360 degrees. You know that we live by. Man is knowledge because you know knowledge means to know. That's the foundation of everything in existence. Wisdom is secondary but most necessary. Like a lot of times we were thought as racist. They was thought of as a jail religion, and maybe it was a jail religion, but you know, a lot of the strongest brothers are locked down, you know, because they're the rebellious ones. They're the ones that buck the system. And what's easier for you to do for somebody to buck the system, but then to confine them, then to put them in chains, to put them behind bars. Our women are great because, you know, they bear that child. You understand? And what's greater than the union of a man and a woman combining their selves, their DNA to make a child? That's the best part, you know, because it's a continuation of life. You understand? What's better than the continuation of life of you and a woman creating a life that continues on? You understand? So we held our women in high esteem, you know. And now, you know, be it good or be it not, you know, a lot of times, you know, in the streets you deal with different things, this and that. In the area that I lived in, they was gunning for me. I had a lot of problems over there. I went to jail when somebody ratted on me. They told police that I had a gun. I went to Rikers Island. Rikers Island, if you know anything about jails in the United States, Rikers Island is a maximum jail. It's a city jail, but it's a max jail. It's about 15,000 inmates. I was in what was categorized as a gang house. That means I was in there with Crips, Bloods, Latin Kings, Natas. You know, it just wasn't fly, man. I mean, it's a loss of freedom. You got somebody telling you when to get up, when to go to bed, step in line. On the floors, there's red lines. You walk in, you step out of that line, get in line. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just was an experience, man.
Sadat X does not discriminate. I'm from the Bronx in New York City, and you know I love to get a titty. Now we got the 2, the 4, the 5, and the 6. Bronx, TNT, Crips, and Bloods in the mix. Now my dudes stay at where the Yankees play at. When they hit that home run, we hear that, but too many police be there. My dudes don't go near that. We be in Jimmy's, pulling on brown shades. Then be in the Savoy, pulling on braids. We got doctors, dope, dudes that scream hope, and cats that'll beat you with a bag full of soap. Some got no money. My dudes will beat up some 20s and then get a next set and remain a threat. We family men, don't nothing come between us, me and my shorty in the movies, but y'all dudes ain't seen us.
And as the chains that link man to his brothers are broken, a soul rises above the clouds. And for one brief moment, the angels stop and take a look at man and smile at his work.
Good job, everybody.